Hi guys, it's Jason here with another video for you guys, and today we are gonna preview the 7th ranked Oregon Ducks taking on the USC Trojans down at the Coliseum, 5 o'clock on Fox. Gus Johnson and Joe Klatt and Jenny Taft will be on at the call. The number one Fox broadcast, probably one of my favorite broadcast teams. If you combine ESPN and Fox. One Oregon 7-1, 5-0 in the conference, sits on top of the Pac-12 North. USC 5-1, 4-1 in the conference. They also sit on top of the Pac-12 South. They are technically tied with Utah, but they beat Utah, so they have the tiebreaker. USC, if they win out, they could win at the Pac-12 title and still have a new coach next year. They just hired the Cincinnati AD probably a couple hours ago from Cincinnati. So it kind of lets, regardless what Clay Helton does for the remaining of the season, he's gone. So, Clay Helton probably a man that's going to get fired. I wouldn't personally fire him. I think he's done a fantastic job at USC. Roseville victory over Penn State a couple years ago. USC's not terrible. They're just not performing at USC levels. So, Justin Herbert, we all know what he's all about. 2,100 yards, 21 touchdowns and a pick. Last week, 21 out of 30, 222 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Kevin Slovich, he's been hurt for a couple games. He got dinged up against Utah. Coming in for JT Daniels that tore his ACL against Fresno State. I hope that JT Daniels makes a full recovery. Slovich, 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 5 picks last week against Colorado. 30 out of 44, 4 assists, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. CJ Vidal coming off of that huge game last week, 700 yards, 5 Ks. USC fans, I apologize if I pronounce this guy's name right. Malpai, the leading rusher, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns on the year. And Michael Pittman Jr., not the Pittman that Oregon has, his brother Michael Pittman Jr. for USC, 50 Ks, 700 yards, and 7 touchdowns. He's in the conversation of the best wide receiver in the conference, along with Hodges and Johnny Johnson III. I think Johnny Johnson III is a very underrated wide receiver. So everybody, this USC Oregon matchup, everybody's going to look at last week for Oregon. Hey, they face a air raid offense in Washington State. USC has an air raid offense. Yeah, that might be true, but Mike Leach's air raid is more advanced than Graham Harrell's air raid offense. Yes, Harold has ran this offense at Houston and other places. But first, yeah, USC. USC has very talented wide receivers. They have about 4 or 5 guys that can catch passes. That's going to be a big part of this game. USC does run the ball a lot more than Washington State. Oregon needs to key on the run. Can't make this USC offense. But one thing Oregon needs to do, they have to get pressure on Kevin Slovis, because they got little to no pressure last week against the Cougars. And and the Cougars quarterback Gordon last week pretty much had all day to throw, um, and that's going to be one of the things to watch out for. Does Andy Avalos bring pressure and whatnot? For the offense for Oregon, do what you do. USC has been giving up yards in the bunches all year. USC's defense has given up 24 points per game. They gave up 31 points to Colorado into the victory. Um, so you could score on USC. It's not like the Pete Carroll days. But once again, I think the Oregon offense just has to be on its schedule. They can't fall behind the chains. They have to get positive yards on the first down and make it like a third and short type of situation. Oregon defense, you did a very good job last week of creating the turnovers. Got a pick six last week. I believe they got a turnover Kevin Slovis a couple times and really get extra possessions for Oregon because in the air raid offense they're gonna score points in the bunches. So that's gonna be a whole nother thing for the Ducks to really look at. And I think the last week in Washington State when Oregon played them, I think they prepared it for the air raid. They could look at the tape and they get the correct doers down pat. I think Travis Dyer will play the linebacker, and Troy Dyer will play the linebacker. Travis Dyer's brother is expected to play, but hey, CJ Vidal is hot. Oregon running backs have had big games against USC. Kenyon and Bonner years ago had a big day, 200 yards plus. But last time Oregon went down to the Coliseum in the 2016 Justin Herbert's freshman year, they got beat 45-20. So this is going to be a very good ball game. Oregon's favored by 4 or 5, somewhere in that range. USC is undefeated at home, but I think if Oregon plays a clean game on offense, they're going to be able to win. Oregon, yes, does have a 3-game lead on everybody. They are 4-0 in the Pac-12 North. They've beaten everybody from the Pac-12 North except Oregon State. They'll play that Civil War here in a couple of weeks. But Oregon, they can win every game going out, or they could lose every game. USC, Arizona State, Arizona, Oregon State could all beat the Ducks. I believe that. But I think this team is on a mission. I think Oregon gets the job done by pretty much 31 to 24, 31 to 27. In about that kind of ball game, that range. Could it be a 38-31 again? I think it's going to be points scored, and I think whoever has the ball last could win. So once again, my name's been Jason. Oregon USC tomorrow at 5, little over 24 hours from now. Once again, my name's been Jason. Have a great day. And this has been the Humpy Report, and go Dutch!